Questioning you calling on the phone and talking on the phone with. Questioning you doing crime with, nigga. And questioning that you got the authorization to check. You can't check me.
Stop talking to me. This ain't your restaurant. This ain't your restaurant. Everything you make, I can pull out my right now. I ain't tripping on you. I ain't tripping. Get the hell out of my face. I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking to you. Who the hell is he? What's your name? My name King. You know it and your mama know it.
Looks like King Harris ain't letting anyone throw dirt on his family name, especially when that rat word gets thrown at his pops. And the way this whole mess started, straight up wild. Is King really setting his sights on Boosie for running his mouth? Let's rewind this drama real quick. Remember when Boosie sat down with Vlad TV and didn't hold back for a second? He flat out called T.I. a rat.
What if you show somebody paperwork?
And they still fuck with the rat, what you call them?
If you show somebody paperwork, and the person who questioned my paperwork still with the person who owned the paperwork you showed, what do we do then?
No sugarcoating, no hesitation. Boosie even claimed Tip admitted to working with the feds, saying he put a case on his past cousin just to dodge the heat. That had people looking sideways like, wait, did T.I. really do that? Boosie doubled down too. He scrapped the whole joint album he and T.I. had lined up. Just like that, a whole project gone in the wind. But Tip wasn't about to sit quiet.
Questioning you calling on the phone and talking on the phone with. Questioning you doing crime with, nigga. And questioning that you got the authorization to check. You can't check me.
He clapped back fast, saying the story was twisted, stretched out, and totally embellished. According to him, the so-called confession wasn't paperwork. It was just some what-if scenario in a conversation, not real life at all. Tip even went further, saying he's got the actual receipts, the documents that prove he never snitched in any case, and he wasn't done there. I turned the tables, firing shots right back at Boosie, basically saying, "Who are you to call me out?"
Yes, sir.
There's one in the head.
Does your buddy have one as well?
It's guns right there.
All right, just hang tight right here for me. Let me clear this. I don't want any accidental fires.
There's no safety. You gotta take.
There's no safety.
You take
Okay.
the clip out.
Well, I'm not gonna mess around with that too much. Let me just set this down right here. Dude, step out
Get
for
out
me.
now.
Yes, sir. Place your hands behind your back for me. All right, right now you're just being detained. You want this hat to go with you?
Nah, I'm going to jail.
I'm sorry, I didn't give you the update. So they did confirm it. The warrant is valid and they do want you.
He even slid in a slick jab, hinting at Boosie's own history, where people been whispering for years that maybe he talked to dodge some serious time himself. Then came the twist. Boosie circled back quick, trying to soften it up. He admitted maybe he jumped the gun on Tip without seeing the paperwork first. Not a full-blown apology, but enough to show he knew he pressed that rat button too early. But now, Boosie's trying to flip the script completely, claiming he's sitting on some new so-called dirt. And that's where things get real messy. Boosie wasn't just throwing shots. He went all in, dropping what he called a snitch tape on T.I., trying to stamp him as certified paperwork. And he didn't stop there. He dragged King Harris into the fire too, calling him just like his pops, a rat, a loudmouth, and a clout chaser. Things really got messy when Boosie started digging up King's 2024 mess, when dude nearly crashed straight into a cop car with weed out in the open and a gun strapped to his hip. And it don't stop there. King was already sitting on an old warrant from 2022, speeding, a suspended license, and a DUI just waiting to explode like a ticking time bomb.
I know my son. Think I ain't spoke to my son. Think I ain't told my son, his mama, and his grandmamas. His ass going to prison. If he goddamn keep this up, his ass going to prison. Ain't no way around it. Ain't nothing I'm gonna be able to do about it. Can't nobody stop it but him. You know what I mean? I've already had the conversation. I've already made my peace with it. Because I know that energy. I was that energy. I know exactly how it's gonna turn out.
Now, word on the street is King could be looking at a potential 5 years behind bars, and that would crush the whole tough street image he's been trying to push. Some folks been saying, I saw this coming for years, but King just wouldn't listen. Back in 2022, Tip even warned his son straight up, if you don't slow down, the only classroom you're gonna learn in is a jail cell. That line hit heavy, but clearly King didn't take it to heart. But here's the twist. Boosie ain't buying this whole concerned father act at all. He's saying I was the one low-key fueling King's reckless ways from the very beginning. And honestly, it ain't hard to see why people might believe it.
Stop talking to me. This ain't your restaurant. This ain't your restaurant. Everything you make, I can pull out my right now. I ain't tripping on you. I ain't tripping. Get the hell out of my face. I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking to you. Who the hell is he? What's your name? My name King. You know it and your mama know it.
Just look back at that infamous Waffle House blow-up when King was only 17, clowning employees on camera, humiliating them like he was untouchable. And instead of checking his son, T.I. defended him. He even said, when you're rich, you get to do what you want, and the workers were just jealous of the life King had. That comment set the internet on fire. One person posted, thus far, T.I. has failed at parenting this child. This is a disgrace. Another wrote, T.I. raised him like this, teaching him they're better than ordinary people. Now the spotlight's flipping back on Boosie too, because people are blasting him, saying he sure don't have room to judge King when his own son has made headlines for his own drama.
You know, me and his uncles, you know, we were perplexed by his necessity to go back and forth with a short order cook. I didn't understand why he felt he needed to stop what he was doing to engage someone who was at such another level of life. Now, I had to explain to him that, you know, when people are not living the way they hope they would live, and here you is walking in with so much freedom and luxury, and you know, people gonna posture themselves a certain way. So therefore, you're gonna have to enjoy your life. You're gonna have to remove yourself from that energy and go enjoy your life.
The pot calling the kettle black never looked this loud. Tootie Raw ain't looking too different from King Harris. Word on the street is he just got locked up in Atlanta on serious firearm charges. Reports say he had a Glock fitted with a switch along with other heavy weapons. And when cops pulled up, he took off running into the woods before they caught him with the stash. That's not just a slip-up. That's a whole federal nightmare waiting to happen. And the internet wasted no time tearing into Boosie. One dude blasted him saying, last time I checked, Boosie can't even control his own household or his own kids. How can a spade call another a spade? Another piled on. Boosie don't need to open his mouth about anybody's fatherhood. You're a terrible father to your own children. Then to make it worse, Whack 100 slid into an interview and hinted that Tootie might have even snitched on his own pops. That rumor alone had people gasping. So here's the real question. If Boosie's got his own house falling apart, why is he out here clowning King Harris like his son ain't moving the same exact way? This ain't just clout chasing. This is a feud that's been bubbling for years. Boosie calling out King was no accident. It was a direct shot at T.I. See, the bad blood really started back when Boosie made those wild comments about Dwayne Wade's daughter.
Shit, bro. Dwayne Wade, you gone too far, dog. That is a male. A 12-year-old. At 12, they don't even know what their next meal gonna be. They don't have shit figured out yet. He might meet a woman, anything at 16 and fall in love with her. But it's be gone. How you gonna, like, bro, you going too far, dog. Don't cut his off, bro. Like, bro, for real. If he gonna be gay, let him be gay. But don't cut his dick off, bro. Like, don't address him as a woman, dog. He's 12 years old. He's not up there yet. He hasn't made his final decisions yet.
The internet lit him up, dragging him as transphobic, and one of the loudest voices checking him was none other than T.I. Tip jumped on Instagram and told Boosie straight up, mind your business and stop worrying about another man's kids. That moment planted a seed that's been growing ever since. From that day on, every chance Boosie got, he took a swing at Tip, whether it was calling him a snitch in his gun case, trashing his parenting, or clowning his family. So when King messed up with the Waffle House fights, the arrests, or even the messy paternity rumors, Boosie saw his golden opening to twist the knife deeper. This wasn't just about King anymore, it became the ultimate attack on T.Y.'s whole legacy. And that's why it stung so bad. Every one of King's mistakes turned into ammo for Boosie to fire at Tip. At the end of the day, King ain't even the real target here. The real battle is between Boosie and T.I., and the internet knows it. For Boosie, clowning King was the ultimate chess move to humiliate Tip. For Tip, every messy headline about his son feels like another crack in the image he's been protecting for years. And for King, he's caught right in the middle, trying to prove he's his own man while the internet keeps clowning him like a running joke. So here's the real question. Was Boosie really exposing hidden truths? Or is he just obsessed with dragging T.I. down every chance he gets? And what about King's future? Does he buckle under all this pressure? Or does he finally flip the script and shock everybody? Drop your thoughts in the comments right now. And if you're rocking with this unfiltered heat, don't just scroll. Hit that like, smash the subscribe, share it with the crew, and keep it rolling with the next jaw dropper on your screen. See you on the next one.